Welcome back to the One Exam Prep channel, where today we are focusing on the state of Georgia. This is our guide on Georgia contractor applications. Everything you need to know, whether you're pursuing a builder's, conditioned air, electrical, or plumbing license, we have you covered. Let's start with the basics. In Georgia, contractor license applications are submitted before taking their exams. The state of Georgia operates through several boards and divisions that govern contractors. Licensing Board Overview. These include the State Licensing Board for Residential and General Contractors, which covers building contractors, the Division of Air Conditioning Contractors, which covers HVAC contractors, and the Division of Electrical Contractors for electricians, and the Division of Master and Journeyman Plumbers for plumbing contractors. Licensing Board for Residential and General Contractors. General Contractor. For general contractors in Georgia, there are two licensed tiers, unlimited and limited. The unlimited tier general contractor license comes with no financial limits on project contracts. This license provides complete flexibility to take on projects of any size. On the other hand, the limited tier general contractor license has a financial cap of $1 million per contract. This tier allows you to perform a wide range of projects, from small residential builds to large-scale commercial projects, provided they fit within the financial tier. To obtain the license, you'll need to pass two exams. The Business and Finance exam, which consists of 50 questions with 120 minutes to complete it. The trade exam is more extensive, covering 115 questions over a 330-minute time frame. The residential contractor. For residential contractors in Georgia, there are two license categories, the residential basic and the residential light commercial. The residential basic contractor license allows you to perform residential contracts, typically single-family homes or duplexes. To qualify, you'll need to pass two exams, the Business and Finance exam, which has 50 questions and a limit of 120 minutes, and the trade exam, which consists of 80 questions with 200 minutes to complete. The residential light commercial contractor license extends your scope of work to include small commercial buildings and multifamily structures up to 3 stories high. Similar to the residential basic license, you'll take the Business and Finance exam, which is identical at 50 questions and 120 minutes. However, the trade exam is more comprehensive with 90 questions and a 230-minute time limit. Both license categories are tailored to different project scales, giving contractors flexibility to work within their chosen specialization. The Division of Conditioned Air Contractors. Georgia also offers licenses for conditioned air contractors. There are two types, Class 1 restricted for systems not exceeding 175,000 BTU heating and 60,000 BTU cooling, and Class 2 non-restricted for larger systems exceeding these limits. Both exams consist of 100 questions over a 7-hour period. The Division of Electrical Contractors. In Georgia, there are two types of electrical contractor licenses, Class 1 restricted and Class 2 non-restricted. The Class 1 restricted license is limited to single-phase electrical installations that do not exceed 200 amps at the service drop or service lateral. This is ideal for contractors focusing on smaller-scale residential or light commercial projects. To obtain this license, you'll need to pass an exam with 140 questions over an 8-hour period. The Class 2 non-restricted license, on the other hand, has no limitations. It allows contractors to take on all types of electrical projects, regardless of scale. Like the Class 1 license, the exam consists of 140 questions that requires 8 hours to complete. These licenses cater to different scopes of work, ensuring contractors can specialize or expand their services as needed. The Division of Master and Journeyman Plumbers. In Georgia, there are three types of plumbing licenses, the Journeyman, the Class 1 restricted, and the Class 2 non-restricted. The Journeyman license is designed for those working under the supervision of a master plumber. To earn this license, you'll need to pass an exam consisting of 100 questions over 5 hours. The Class 1 restricted license is tailored for smaller scale projects. It covers plumbing work in single-family homes, one-level dwellings for up to 2 families, and commercial structures that do not exceed 10,000 square feet. This license requires passing a 120-question exam over 7 hours. The Class 2 non-restricted license has no limitations, allowing you to handle all types of plumbing projects, including commercial and industrial work. This license also requires passing a 7-hour exam but with 140 questions. These licensing options ensure that plumbers in Georgia can specialize or expand their service based on their experience and project goals. To apply for a Georgia contractor license, there are several important steps and requirements to complete your application. Let's break it down. First, there is an application fee of $200 along with a $10 processing fee. Be sure to include the payment when submitting your application. Your application must be completed, signed, and notarized and submitted in a 9 by 12 envelope. Additionally, if you are applying as someone other than an individual, you'll need a qualifying agent affidavit and a certificate of authority from the corporation's division. Insurance documentation is a crucial part of the application process. You must provide proof of general liability insurance. Ensure this is submitted as a certificate only, as policy and declaration pages will not be accepted. If applicable, you must also include proof of workers' compensation insurance if you have employees. We will go into more detail here shortly on that. For applications with prior bankruptcies, bankruptcy documentation must be included, and for those with employees, you must provide workers' comp insurance documentation. Proof of general liability insurance is also required. Note that only the certificate is accepted. Policy and deck pages will not suffice. Your application must outline your projects and experience, supported by a project reference affidavit and an employment affidavit to verify your work history. Financial stability is a key factor. You'll need to submit either a net worth affirmation or appropriate financial documents to demonstrate that you meet the financial requirements. We will go into more detail here shortly. If applicable, you must disclose any disciplinary actions or sanctions by including court documents and a letter of explanation. If your qualification is based on formal education, you'll need to submit an official college transcript, diploma, or certificate. For those who have already taken the NASCLA exam, NASCLA transcripts must also be provided. If applying through reciprocity, include the license verification and exam dates of the individual who passed the qualifying exam. Finally, don't forget to submit a secure and verifiable document, an affidavit of citizenship, and immigration documents if applicable. In summary, your application package should include all necessary affidavits, insurance documentation, financial records, experience details, and educational qualifications. With this, you'll be well on your way to obtaining your Georgia contractor license. So let's review the insurance requirements for obtaining a Georgia contractor license. Proof of general liability insurance is required, with the minimum amounts based on your license type. For general contractors and general contractor limited tier licenses, the minimum coverage required is $500,000 per occurrence. For a residential basic contractor license, the required minimum coverage is $300,000 per occurrence. And for a residential light commercial license, the required minimum is $500,000 per occurrence. These insurance requirements ensure that you have the financial protection needed to safeguard your projects and clients. Now let's review the financial requirements for obtaining your Georgia contractor license. These requirements ensure that applicants have the financial stability needed to responsibly manage projects. For a general contractor with no financial limit, you'll need a minimum net worth of $150,000. For a general contractor with a $1 million limit, the financial requirements is a minimum net worth of $25,000. For both residential light commercial and residential basic contractors, you must meet one of the following criteria: a minimum net worth of $25,000, a bank credit reference form, a $25,000 surety bond, a $25,000 line of credit letter, or a $25,000 letter of credit. At One Exam Prep, we make navigating these requirements simple. Our experts will guide you through choosing the best option for your situation, ensuring all documentation is accurate and complete to avoid delays. At One Exam Prep, we are your one-stop shop for everything you need to ensure your Georgia contractor application is complete and approved as quickly as possible. From bonding to insurance, we've got you covered. Let us guide you through the entire process step by step. Here's how it works. Step 1, purchase your application service to get started. Once registered, you'll receive a welcome email and an e-sign document to complete. Step 2, return emailed e-sign document. This document outlines the services we will provide. Step 3, schedule your initial appointment with our applications department. This is a one-on-one interview where we'll gather all the necessary information to tailor your application to perfection. Step 4, submit the documents requested, including insurance, financial records, Any affidavits will ensure everything meets the state requirements. Step 5. We'll finalize your application, verifying that every detail is correct and ready for signatures and submission. Step 6. Once submitted, we'll guide you through obtaining state approval. And step 7, you'll move on to pass your exams with our top expert prep courses and materials to ensure success. With one exam prep, you don't have to worry about missing any details. From start to finish, we handle it all, making your path to becoming a licensed Georgia contractor smooth, efficient, and stress-free. By understanding the licensing types, meeting eligibility requirements, submitting a flawless application, and preparing for the exams, you're setting yourself up for success. At One Exam Prep, we make the process even easier with our comprehensive services. As we discussed, our application service, which will help and prepare you to submit your application, ensuring it's complete, accurate, and compliant with Georgia requirements. We will also highlight and tab books. You can rent books from us, and that is the most cost-effective way to prepare for your exams. All reference books are professionally highlighted and tabbed for easy navigation, saving you valuable time during your test. We have comprehensive online courses, exam simulators, which are practice tests that replicate the real exam environment to build confidence and improve time management. We have business exam preparation, which is focused training on business and legal topics to ensure you're ready for the exam. And we have trade exam prep, in-depth coverage of trade-specific topics, ensuring you master the material and excel on your trade exam. We have live class instruction, engage in interactive, instructor-led classes where you can ask questions, learn directly from experts, and connect with peers to deepen your understanding. And one-on-one tutoring, receive personalized support tailored to your specific needs, allowing you to focus on challenging topics and optimize your preparation strategy. If you have questions or need further assistance, feel free to contact us. We're here to help you every step of the way, renting books, accessing top-tier courses, and leveraging our expertise can make your licensing journey cost-effective and successful. Good luck on your path to becoming a licensed contractor in the state of Georgia.